Hi, Susie from Pink Diamond Guide. How are you? We are looking at Taurus energy today. With regard, we're still in this full moon in Cancer energy and looking at it from all the aspects of the zodiac. And this is our Taurus reading, seeing how the energy is playing out from that aspect of Taurus. Now, Cancer is the energy of the full moon in Cancer was forgive, move on, make peace, and say sorry. Now, Taurus, let's have a look into your energy and how this is affecting you. It almost feels like to me what's happening here, Taurus, is that you feel like you're swimming in mud, that all of this Cancer energy pouring down on your head just goes, oh my God, all it's doing is making mud under my feet. So let's have a look at that energy and see what's happening. Why, Taurus? Why have you got mud? Who won't make peace with you? Who is making your who is turning this lovely energy into mud? Oh. And I want to snap back because it feels like this is not entirely all your energy that's causing it. Oh yeah, look, these two wanted to come out. It's defensive and you're at a crossroad. I'm just going to hold them over there because it's not that I necessarily wanted to draw them, but they wanted to come out. So this is it. You are holding your ground and someone has got you in a crossroad and you just can't make a decision. You can't move yourself forward. So you're being a bit or the push against you is to be a little bit selfish. But lots of energy is flying back. I mean, that's okay. I'll dig in. I'll find what's at the core of that. Oh, look, somebody is making it mud, aren't they? Somebody's making it mud and you need to make a move. Righto, you don't know what to do. You just don't know what to do. Okay. So I'm going to put these two in here as like top and tail energies because they just wanted to be here. So whatever is going on for you, Taurus, you feel like you have to stand your ground right now in going. I mean, it's very clear in this energy, isn't it? It's going, you are being hyper defensive and you're like, come at me. Come at me, you're not going to win. I'm going to stand my ground and I'm going to hold fast to what I believe to be true. And the tail energy of that is going, I'll stand at the crossroad. If you don't come forward in an energy that's pleasing to me, not that you're being an overlord, don't get me wrong, but you are really looking for a resolution right now that makes sense to you in going, and until I get the outcome that I want, I'm going to continue to keep people in limbo. Here, the universe has got the Four of Pentacles. So you are drawing resources towards you. You want what's yours, right? And the universe is asking you to claim it for some reason. It's like going, if this is yours, claim it. If that is yours, claim it. And it's not a merciful energy that you're really holding right now. But maybe this mercy is coming back on you. You know, the Cancer full moon, forgive, move on, make peace, say sorry. You're like, I'm just sick of swimming in mud. I am sick of swimming in mud. And, you know, like you want to rain down a Cancer energy on what was already a difficult situation, and you want to stir up emotions that I'm meant to forgive something that I just feel very, very defensive against. This is a tough energy for you, Taurus. Here in this conversation, words are flying back and forth. Right? Words are flying back and forth. And, you know, essentially here I was going, well, it's a surprise to me to see the Eight of Wands with this defensive energy and this crossroad energy, but I'm going to suggest that you might be in the throes of a breakup, Taurus, that you might be in the throes of letting someone go, and it's very, very difficult to take what you want. I don't think you want to break up with this person, or I don't think you want this person to break up with you, and it's causing you a lot of pain. And instead of bringing a merciful heart to the situation, you're bringing a very defensive energy. And, you know, like Taurus can be stubborn, let's call it. It's a stubborn energy. It's the energy of the bull. And it goes, I don't want this connection to be over. I don't want this connection to end. But clearly I'm at a crossroad being faced with it. So if I'm going to have to go through this breakup, I'm going to claim what's mine. I'm going to do what I can. And the universe is saying, claim what's yours. Healthy, selfish energy in going, right, if you're going to get your heart smashed in this scenario, if words are going to fire back and forth, if this breakup is happening and, you know, you are in the throes of it and action has to be taken on, you know, maybe, I don't know, I get the feeling this is It could even be dividing up resources here, and that's the reason why it's pulling you into this energy. And Taurus, you're going, I haven't worked this hard and come this far to walk away with nothing. So I get the feeling that you're, Cancer full moon can shine on you all it likes. You're just going to go, well, come join me in the mud pit. I just don't feel like you're going to take a backward stance on this one. And as much as you give, you're going to get in this scenario. Like if mercy can't wash down over what's happening on this connection here, it's going to leave you both in limbo. It's a really difficult situation when I see this in the soul space. Now we're in a 7-year, right? So it's the year to embrace your soul, and to see that you've got the Three of Swords. That's a very, very challenging energy to lead this year. So, but nothing like this, when you're under this much destiny energy, nothing happens for no reason. So if you're in a connection that you're not meant to be in, and you're in the throes of it coming unstuck right now, and the reason that you're staying with it is because of a stubborn energy, this is where the Cancer full moon can help you in finding your way to let go and make a new start. And I know that you're juggling what to do. It's going, do I stay or do I go now? And if someone is putting upon you that they don't want to be with you, or that the connection doesn't want to continue, whether this is, if it's you or your person, flip, change, adjust, whatever you need to do. Somebody wants to break up, and I get the feeling, Taurus, you're not ready for this connection to end, even though you know it's not good for you. I get the feeling you know that this connection is not good for you, and you've been fighting to stay in it anyway. You've got these two real crossroad energies. Like, these are not the energies that really, I mean, this one does bode well for partnership, but not in the challenge position. You've got the Two of Pentacles in the challenge position, and you've got this Two of Wands that wanted to pop out of the deck and say, overwhelmingly, you are at a crossroad, but you're being stubborn about moving past your crossroad. Now, the advice from Spirit is very, very clear. Start again. Start again. You have got the energy of the Fool, and when you're able to move yourself past the difficulty that you've been through, you'll actually find yourself in some level of feeling better about it. Now, the Three of Cups is a card of celebrating or gathering with people, gathering with friends, but it's also a card about healthy communication, depending on where it's framed. And here you've got the Three of Swords, and Spirit is urging you to let go of your stubborn stance in this breakup connection, because I've got the feeling something else is coming for you. Shall we dig a little deeper into this? And this is a tough one, Taurus. This is a tough energy to read, but let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest and go. Sometimes people break up with us. Sometimes we break up with people. As much as it's hard to let go, sometimes it's the only thing to do. Sometimes we've got to lay down our defenses. We're at the crossroad, and Spirit says, take a new chance. Make a fresh new start. Even if there's some difficulty to get through, the right thing to do is lay down your guns and surrender. Okay, let's have a look, Taurus. Let's see what the next level of energy is for you. Tough gig at the start of the year, tough gig, but it's a 7 years to embrace your soul. If Spirit's asking you to let something go, I can't imagine it's not for a good reason, and that there's something more. Yeah, look, realization in the push from the universe, soul time, and how we're showing up in the 3D, throat chakra in the soul space. The challenge is consciousness. The advice from Spirit, Divine Feminine. And this one's a sticky one. I'm just going to shuffle them again as a likely outcome. What do you want to give me, Spirit? What do you want to give me as a likely outcome? Let's do that again without them sticking. Righto. Prosperity. I told you, Taurus, something better. You can let go. You can let go because you're okay. You are okay. Better days are ahead. And it's, if you're worried about, it is, if you've been living with someone and this is a serious commitment that you're in, and it'll look different for every Taurus. This is just picking an example. If you've been in a committed, serious relationship with someone and you're in the throes of a breakup, one of the things you do need to consider is your financial stability moving forward. But like, I get the feeling Spirit is saying that that can't be the reason that you fight to stay here. That there'll be more information provided. Look, there is a realization here that you do need to gather what you need, and I was saying this earlier, that getting what's yours and gaining, don't just walk away and leave your stuff behind, right? Do the best that you can to stop the argument, stop the aggression, stop any like stubbornness that might, like, you want to dig your toes in. I know you don't want to be in this difficult energy or be going through a breakup, but like, digging your toes in when the inevitable is that this is going to come unstuck is, it's only going to put you through more pain. And it's tough advice. This is a tough reason, but the realization that your connection is coming undone, or if it's not you, it could be your person, it could be someone in your near vicinity that this energy is affecting you. But the realization that this connection, that this breakup is happening, it is happening, and now we've got to get on board. Now, I get the feeling that some harsh words have been flying back and forth because you've been hurt. Like, there's some serious hurt here. So you're swimming in your soul's energy, and you're going, it's really hard to wrestle, because you are about hearth and home. Taurus, you build beautiful homes and you keep your people safe and you work hard and you care about the people in your vicinity. But sometimes you might be a little bit hard to reach emotionally, right? And that the people in your vicinity might have felt like you've been emotionally disconnected and going, not feeling the level of love that you might have for them, and it's got to the point where it's come unstuck. And you're going, but I love you, I do. Or the reverse is true. Someone's saying, you're trying to get away, or you're trying to end this, and someone's saying, but I love you, where are you going? But this is where we get very, very true about what the truth of our soul message is. And again, we're talking about 7 being an embrace your soul year, where you come into the truth of who you are. And sometimes this communication and these arrows in the air, these wands in the air, are going, I need to get you more aligned with your soul story and not just what you think you have to do. Are you just staying in a connection because it's comfortable and it's because it's what you have been doing and it's what's easy versus what lights your soul up? Are you just rolling with the motions instead of truly saying what it is that you need? Now here you've got the throat chakra in the soul space with the 3 of Swords, and it's going, I get the feeling that however this has tipped over, if you've been keeping silent about what's been upsetting you, you're not anymore. And this is where I'm picking up that level of, I don't want to say aggression, but really difficult breakup energy in going, I'm going to say my piece, and it is that I don't want to be with you anymore. And that's really, really hard to hear, whether you're saying it to someone or whether somebody's saying it to you. Fighting to hang on to something past its use by date only causes more pain. And I know you're at the crossroad where you're going, I want to fight, I want to hang on, or somebody's saying it to you, and you're just going, there's just been too much pain, too much hurt, and now the conversation that's going between us has got aggressive and hurtful, that I don't see a way back from where we've been. And coming into that, you've got realization and you've got consciousness over the top. It's the struggle is to go, this is really happening. This is really happening. This connection is really coming undone. And I'm juggling I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about this partnership. I don't know whether to just let it go. I don't know whether to walk away. I don't know whether to stand and fight for it. But until you're just digging your toes in, right? Here, the advice from Spirit is to trust your intuition. Again, you're getting these messages about letting your soul energy rise up. Now, the divine feminine would sit very, very happily in that full moon in Cancer energy. She's about forgiveness, making peace, moving on and saying sorry. She's about fresh new chances, trusting your instincts to put you on a path that's more aligned with the truth of your soul and less about just sticking with the status quo for the sake of the status quo. Now here, The likely outcome is that you'll find your way into a happier day. And I know that that's not your priority right now. And you go, Susie, that's such a throwaway line. I don't even want to know. You're showing me Three of Cups and prosperity when I'm in the middle of having my heart ripped out. Like, don't even put your cards away. I don't even want to know. But what I want to say is Spirit wants you to take a fresh new start on the likely outcome that this connection, even though it feels like it, it's not the all and the everything, and you do get more than one shot at love in this life. And, you know, you get more than two shots if you want it. You can have as many shots at love as you like. If this connection has failed, if it has run its course, if this timeline has collapsed and there's nothing left for anything for you two to gain other than harsh words and difficult conversation, is it time to let go? And I say that with no flippancy whatsoever, but the ideal that there's something better in the energy for you. Let's put another level over the top and see what we can find out. Taurus, this is a tough reading, and if you're going through this, I'm sending you so much love, and you know, just my prayers that you can find your way through it with as much grace as you can muster. And it's okay to be in pain. Pain is part of the journey. It's okay to be in pain. It's okay to cry. It's okay to say this sucks. All of it is okay. It's not okay to hang in there and continue to destroy each other when clearly the situation is done. So, you know, I hope these words can give you a little bit of comfort, and know that you are not the only one who is going through it in this moment, and you don't have to go through it alone. This, you know, there's your guides and your angels, they're giving me these messages for a reason. If they don't resonate, they don't resonate. But for the Tauruses out there where this is happening, I'm sending so much love. Righto, what have we got? An engagement. Flirt. Heart-to-heart conversations. Getting to know each other. Keep an open mind. And one more. This could be the one. Now, this is where you're headed. This is where you're headed, right? And I could play flippant and go, you know, I don't want to play flippant. I want to say to you that the connection that you're in, or the situation that you're in, it's either you or your person or someone close to you in your circle. But what I've got is that there's someone else that's available. There's someone else that's available for you to be able to let go of this connection and move into. And is that person already on the scene? I'm wondering, the way I read these cards, if you been in a high order commitment with somebody and you got busted extending your energy to somebody else? Is this what's played out between you? Has your energy been extended to someone else, or has your person extended their energy to someone else when you've been in a very serious high order connection with somebody? Now, to have a heart-to-heart conversation is like the modern nature of relationships. It makes it so easy for people to cheat. It does. It's like you can make an emotional connection with someone down the end of a phone wire with a message via social media, and you can break somebody's heart like this. However, this higher order of connection has been betrayed, which is how I'm picking up this energy. And even if you've gone, it was light-hearted flirting, it was just a conversation, it was just a message. You know, however this has been discovered, however it has played out for you or your person, it has done some serious damage. And I think what needs to be known, because look, you've got the throat chakra and you've got heart-to-heart communication, that, you know, it has to be understood how much hurt and pain and suffering has played out via this serious connection, having had a light-hearted energy such as flirting. And you might go, it's nothing. I don't even care about these people. I was just answering a message. It meant nothing. But to the person who had to feel those knives through their chest, it meant everything. And it's caused a disruption so significant that this connection is now in free fall. In this ideal, getting to know each other as a challenge, it really did put a block into experiencing each other's energy, or go, and it could even be we can say, I don't even know who you are anymore. I don't know who you are that you would do that to me. I don't know who you are that you could threaten our connection in the way that you have and put these knives through my heart. And this person's going, I didn't even do anything. I'm still in this connection with you. But how I'm picking it up is going, in trying to defend it, it just puts a bigger, in trying to defend it, it puts a bigger bridge between the two of you in going, that this energy, I don't think it will be mended. Like the energy of distrust now that's in there, even though Spirit says keep an open mind, I feel like they're saying keep an open mind about your fresh new start, where you're headed, that you don't have to continue to fight for this connection. So whether it was you who acted in a manner that betrayed the connection or your person, it's like keep an open mind of where you're headed. There's another connection that's more suitable coming towards you, and that this one could truly be the one. It could be that you've got someone from the past coming back around. It says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. My gut feeling it's not this person that you're in this fight with, not this person that you're at the crossroads with, that there's probably this connection had to come unstuck. Perhaps there's someone in your past that is coming back around, or perhaps it is this person that you flirted with, or that, if it was you who had this energy, perhaps that person is the one that you will end up connecting with, even though you're telling this person it didn't mean anything. Maybe it meant more than you give it credit for, or that you're both giving it credit for at this point. My baseline on this one is let go of what needs to be let go of, so you're not stuck in this fight. Forgive what needs to be forgiven. Embrace your soul energy and allow whatever this new energy that wants to come online. If you are in this fight, if you continue to be stubborn and hang on to this connection, you'll talk yourself out of your blessings. There's another blessing coming your way. So let's build one more level on that energy. Let's build one more level. What have we got? Remembrance. It is someone from your past. Tranquility. Get out of this fight. Sexuality. Free will. What have we got? Emotional breakthrough. That's what I'm saying. Maybe this person that's sort of sitting outside of your connection is more than, oh, look, soulmate. What's happened here, Taurus? What's happened here? Have you got someone outside of your connection that you're thinking about that brings you a sense of peace? Like the person that you're fighting with, I'm not calling that this person. You're in a fight or an argument with someone, or someone's in a fight and an argument with you, but you've got someone else that you think about, that, or someone else thinks about you as their person of tranquility. And not only do you give their heart and their mind, but you give their body solace. Like this is sexuality in the soul space. You two connect at a very, very unique level. Yes, we've got soulmate energy, but sexuality in the soul space, whoa, baby. Whoa, baby, that's my soul you're messing with. And this is, heart, body, and soul. And when you two connect intimately, you bring a level of tranquility to each other. And you remember, even remembering from a past life connection, it could be someone who comes back from the past. But I get the feeling then, the way that this is played out, the other person you've connected with, you might not be with the person that you're meant to be with, but it's really, really hard to hurt them and walk away, or they've hurt you and now you need to walk away. And it's really hard to exercise your free will over that scenario when you feel like you have to do the right thing. But an emotional breakthrough is to understand that, to be in a connection with somebody that you're always arguing with does not bring anybody peace. If your baseline ideals are not in alignment with each other, this you're going to constantly get to a crossroad with each other. But allowing yourself to let go, to have that emotional breakthrough, and to embrace this other energy. I mean, this could even be that you've been with someone in the past, and the partner that you're with now is going, do you still think about that person? And you've just been honest and said, yes, I do still think about that person. And then that's been enough to start an eruption of of fighting and mistrust and feeling like on some level, look, I do want to call out this energy that somebody has been flirting with somebody else. But could it have been that even all it was is that you admitted that you thought about this other person, and that was enough to bring this on, this defensive crossroad energy where it's kind of, well, you want to think about them, why don't you go and be with them? And you get to that energy of going, well, maybe I will. That person, I remember what it was like to make love to them. I remember how tranquil it was to be in their company. I remember everything. I remember it all. It's been hard to exercise my free will, but I'm going to break through and exit this connection that has caused me so much pain and grief and move back towards this soulmate energy that just soothes my soul. Look at this energy. Oh boy, Taurus, are you in for a wow of a month? This is some big energy around you, and I'm going to wrap this reading up here, but I'm looking forward to reading your next one and seeing what happens in the next chapter. This trauma that you're in, I know I sound like I'm going, oh, this is juicy energy, but I'm genuinely having empathy for anyone who's in the throes of a breakup right now and who has this energy playing out. Um, but this is where faith becomes hyper important, in knowing that the divine has purpose. The divine always has purpose for what it puts us through. And when we exercise our free will and we use stubborn energy, it can actually keep us completely locked out of our blessing. And I know what energy I'd prefer to be sitting in. Three of Swords, no thanks. I'd much rather be sitting in this energy. So Taurus, over to you. What are you going to do? Some big free will decisions to make there. Are you going to dig in, or are you going to let go and let God bring this next chapter into your life with some beautiful energy to follow? Righto, I'll wrap your reading up from there. So in faith, hope and love, it's bye from me for now.